So I got another one there that I can see. Where's the other one at? It's like, it looks like it's close. Looks like it's there. There we go. Yeah, little Aya had an accident, unfortunately. So we're back.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
Aww. That's
I am
cute.
Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine.
Maybe.
But you may now think of them as
We'll
ours.
see.
That won't be a problem, will it?
Well, we're 66%, so we'll see. I'll do another big push on the
Phoenix is our
weekend, see
sun,
how far we can
and
go.
we but the shadows that quicken in
I
his
have
radiance.
to. What do you mean I have to?
It is from the darkness
You
that
have
we
to.
serve. Both him and now you.
Soz. Why do I have to? Why?
Pray accept this
I
token.
would like to, but we'll see.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further,
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
It's a canva then.
We'll talk about this later.
Ooh, Clive.
Cyril seems
There's another one there.
very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Fleshed 100 skins.
Go there? Yeah, I can't.
Stay focused,
Huh.
will you? One step.
Looks like I can't go there yet. The hell? It doesn't seem to be an option, but I can see it on the map. It's so weird. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
The free cities and the sea.
Woo. Alright, I'm gonna go. Where are you, chicken? There we go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I am Ambrosia. This game is so good, you're already working on
Are you
NG+.
sure this is the right way?
It's been so lovely so far. I just need something chill because we were doing the no damage challenges earlier and I'm kind of burnt out, so I just want to do something that's kind of just relaxing and fun, you know. If only the chicken could fly. One day, it will have some Red Bull and it will give it wings strong enough to fly.
This might take a while.
Yeah, I just need a little break.
Time to fight.
I feel like we'll probably get it really like quickly tomorrow. I just need to get a bit of a break. Done with coffee, already thinking of Red Bull? Nah. And no more Red Bulls for me. This is my last coffee for today. I'm weaning myself back ever so slowly. There it is.
Company.
You deserve a rest. difficulty may be, it looks like there's still plenty of fighting yet.
Sick him, Torgal. Oh, I haven't tried that before. Let me inspire you. Okay, Khaled, I feel like you Sick him, Torgal.
Get him! Not good. That's what I talk about. Enough.
I do like that. I do like the move. I feel like I would rather replace that Bahamut move with something else though. Because the fact that you can't stop until it, unless you're using it specifically for staggers, it can be rough.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Titan stuff is
girl.
really good. Like I really like
Faster.
Titan stuff. But yeah, on the fence. On the fence. Let's go, Torgal. Mush. Let me inspire you. DJ Khaled always providing words of wisdom. Sorry, wizards.
Surrounded.
Go back to Hogwarts. Go back to Hogwarts. Bye. Dun, 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 dun. Dang. Okay, we're just gonna go to the shops back here, restock, and then we should be all good and golden to continue main story. We should be all good and golden.
The free cities
Back to the stables, girl.
Who'd have thought it?
Who'd have thought?
Master Cyril.
There's another one there. I don't know why I can't see it yet. Oh, it's up top. Ah, there it is. Okay. I was like, why can't I see this? There it is. It's up top.
Here's your hide.
I worried you might never return.
Yay! Here it is. Go, go, go. Ooh, coffee.
As supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as
Okay.
her virtue.
Creepy.
This is everything I'd hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not
Okay.
misplaced.
I wouldn't word it like that,
You must
but
be a
I'm glad
hunter
you
of
like it.
considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner.
Sauce on this guy.
With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Yeah.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would
Yep.
be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Welcome, welcome. fine choice. Of course. A fine choice.
Oh, Jim, I haven't tried the watermelon Red Bull. What's that like? Dang, this world is pretty.
You! Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
Aw.
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant graybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs.
And memorize a few inscriptions for me. Assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to take. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Why can't you do it, mate? Dang it. Sorry. That's insensitive. I'll be happy. I might learn something.
How are those new boots treating you?
That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
That's one. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred that hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labour.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
The sky go back to how it was. So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dallas.
Nice. Some coins.
Not a scratch on them. Have you noticed the elder has been coughing less?
Mm-hmm. There we go. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past. Make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Why are you naked?
Hey, Bruno. There it is, the last one. Come on. Oh, my lord. There we go. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, would that I could have seen them for myself. Come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this
Yo,
place and
man,
its people?
good to see you.
Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the Mother Crystal. But whatever could have
Hey,
driven
Matt,
the
welcome in.
Guardians
Good to
so
see you,
far
buddy.
from their
Good
sacred
to see you.
charges? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. Or, I think that was it.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
I think
That's all
it.
three.
I think.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle.
Yay!
3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains,
been lurking as you're
and
explaining to your
last,
friends.
but certainly not
Nice.
least, hunters
You're a good friend,
turned
you're a good friend.
farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Dang.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many stairs.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Quest complete. Hold on, I'm gonna grab the file. Hold on, little pupper is barking. Little pupper. She had a trait redeemed
You're not
earlier.
stuck, just move forward.
If somebody could clip this, that'd be amazing. So thank you so much for the trait redeem. I appreciate it. Little Aya. Say thank you, Aya. Oh, Momo. It hasn't been fixed yet, Mo. Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry. It's been a while. Good puppy. Good puppy. Hello. Hi. Hi, Aya. Hi, Aya. Hi, Aya. You're gonna be good. Hey, little one. Okay. Okay. You gonna behave for your dad? You gonna behave? Come on, little pretty. Come on, princess. Thank you. I'm down, little one. Oh, good goblin coin. Nice. Alright, let's leave.
Careful
Was
how you
that
pack that
something?
leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Alright, we'll see how long we go today with this. Just because Aya's being very frisky today, so if I need to stop early to help out Wolfie, I'll have to do so.
The free cities under siege?
Because it's not fair if Wolf doesn't get to sleep, you know. We've done quite a bit today with Resident Evil. We're just doing this to wind down. Aya! Hey, come on! Leave your dad alone. Shush! Shush! Doggy's more important.
Let us be rid of them.
Exactly. Yeah, she's barking up a storm today. And Wolfie's struggling to sleep.
Clive.
She keeps
Smoke.
waking up Wolfie.
Is the city fallen?
Aya, come here.
The free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
We should hurry. Gonna go this way. Hey Hachi, welcome in. Hey Shiloh. I appreciate you coming in and asking. Thank you so much. I think I'm all good with my badges and panels and stuff. And we have our emote artist Asmo, who we love and support. I appreciate the offer though. Thank you so much for reaching out.
It doesn't
But I think at the moment we're covered for now.
Oh, 1,000
Wait, that's through here.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
How you doing, Hachi?
Oh?
Yeah, I know.
Why is
I know.
that?
You remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood.
Yeah, it's a first message.
Now,
So.
I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts
It's
and
just a weird
chocobo
first
pens.
message.
I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock.
Thanks,
Which
Anu.
leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
Straight
I
up
see.
going for like
And it ain't just that lot. There's bears to think about
self
too.
promo right out the
There's
gate.
been more
First
and more of them
message.
turning up lately,
Yeah,
coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into
Hiya,
less and
come
less
on.
space. What we
She's doing
need
well.
is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
But to be honest, though, we have such an amazing team of artists that, like, I genuinely am not looking for any artists. We've got, like, Demento List, who does our big commissions. We've got 16-bit and Asmo for animated emotes, Asmo for our main emotes. We've got other artists who collaborate for, like, panels and badges and stuff. Like, we've actually got such a solid team, and I'm very grateful for our team. Hello, do you want to sit up here? You gonna behave and not bark at your dad? Yeah, she's getting better. She's being extremely rowdy this morning. Being extremely rowdy, and poor Wolfie's not getting a lot of sleep right now. And she had a little bit of an accident. Just a little bit ago.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry. Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do.
Come on. Come on,
Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you.
Come on.
I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too.
Leave Wolfie alone, he's gonna
Why
sleep.
don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Yeah, Cloud, that's seeming pretty problematic, and especially after what's been said. You've spoken only very briefly.
Back to Eastpool.
I don't know the whole, like,
Not just yet.
situation and story.
Let's hear
With
Wade's
what
plan
you've
first.
said, it's just like, to say all that harsh stuff, and then you're entitled not to respond if you don't want to. You know? Like, you're entitled not to respond.
So
If that's
Wade,
your prerogative to do so.
it's good to see
After
you well.
what's been said.
And you, Lord Rosfield. And you.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool.
Hey, nowhere. Thanks for
make it
following.
your
Thank you,
own.
thank you.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
So, what can you tell me?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself,
Little puppy is trying to wake up
The
Wolfie.
Akashic are the bigger
He's
risk.
so happy about it too.
I
Hey,
can handle a few bandits.
it's not fun waking up
Well,
Wolfie all the time.
if you're
He's gotta
sure.
sleep.
I shall summon my men at once.
Shall I wait for you here?
Hey,
No need,
Magnus,
my lord.
welcome in.
You go on ahead.
Oh, we're doing
We'll be
okay.
with you before long.
Puppy parenting,
Alright.
you know.
I'll meet you at Eastpool then.
We shall see you there.
She's
and
got
may
to
victory
wear it for
await
2
our
weeks.
coming.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even
have something closer? Yeah, we do. Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, kind of shame. Little Popper has been very high maintenance for her dad. Today especially. She's been waking him up like, every 2 hours. Poor guy hasn't gotten a lot of sleep. I'm just gonna have her on my lap.
Who the hell are
For
you?
a little bit.
Kill them!
And just be as calm.
Or face the consequences. That's the end of that then. Or maybe not.
No, it's a plan. No.
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too.
Jesus. Come on, man. I can't even get in close. Nice, there we go. Little puppy. Hello. Hello, little puppy. Oh, such a happy pupper. Such a happy pupper.
Any more surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching? I thought you were keeping an eye out for a Kashik.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge should another appear.
I would hope so, my lord.
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to come right away.
Oh, yeah, I've heard good
Before
things
any
about those
other
games.
unsavory characters move
Good
in.
things. The
Of course.
list is so long,
I'll
so
send
it'll probably
orders
be
for them
something
to
we might
depart
revisit,
immediately.
like next
Leave
year,
it with
maybe?
me, my lord.
We have a lot of games on the list. There's so many. We're halfway through the year, and still so many more games to play. More games to plat.
Home. Without masters.
No. We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
There you go, pups.
That's all of them. And not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy. Especially not after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is.
So
It'll take a bit of
wholesome,
elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So wait. Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, You have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Honestly, it's so good that we've got cutscenes because I can look after Aya now. Actually, this might be what we do from now on, to be honest. Just do a little bit of like FF at the end of the day, or something that's super chill with like cutscene heavy, so we can look after Aya while Wolfie, because she usually gets rowdy around this time when she wakes up from her nap.
Ah, there you are. All
This is
went
actually
well
like
then.
the perfect kind of game to
Sir
play.
Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it, and now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What
You
else?
just want
Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. The way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Aya can do no wrong. You can do no wrong, pupper. You can do no wrong. Guess that's that done. We had one over here as well. In Lost Wing. Okay. You wanna go down? I can let you down if you want.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave
What do you
anything you
want,
don't need behind.
You wanna go down? Oh, there you go. I'll put you down, puppy. I'll put you. She's not meant to be jumping, so we put it down. Come on. Shh. Be a good girl, okay? 1 hour. Pup, 1 hour. No?
You know what you have to do.
Yeah.
Clive,
Oh, changing some of your
I
old
fear
emotes.
that I
Aw,
must
cute.
bid you farewell.
That's a good one of Yuffie there.
As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing?
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive. And may Griga guide us. All of us.
You're changing your old emotes and stuff. It's nice, dude. It's always good to have a little update from time to time. Good to have an update. Alright, anything close? Okay, that's back that way. I like the Yuffie one. Yuffie's grown on me, okay? Took me a while, but she's grown on me. Nah, it's good, mate. It's good.
Ready, go?
Sometimes, like, the most simple stuff can be the most effective. Just like, for example, like Soda does his emotes, and it's simple yet effective. Doesn't have to be like crazy and complicated. Doesn't even have to be super detailed. As long as it like invokes, I don't know, good emotions. I guess it's like it can work.
I need to ride from here.
Just depends.
Everyone, Quentin has asked that you come with me.
Like, see, that's
He
great.
can no longer guarantee
that
your
face, that
protection,
cheese and face.
but I can.
It's glorious.
There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quentin. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's because he ain't coming back.
Puppy.
And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi!
I know you're excited, puppy.
You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quentin.
Fuck.
The master.
Fuck!
Frick.
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's Manor.
Oh, flip-flops.
We have to get Quentin to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him.
Yeah,
We can't
hop on. Those
let
are
Quentin
perfect. What do
die
you mean?
before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Sometimes it's literally like it's the ones that you don't expect. The ones with the silly expression, or like it's always like especially stuff like that cheesin' face. The smile. Like usually like those are the ones that I want, those emotes, you know what I mean? I want the ones that just make me laugh every time I use it. They just bring such a joy to my day. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, once you've had quite a few, I don't know if it's I don't know what the exact qualifications are for affiliate. I'm not sure. But like, I think if you get X amount approved with no issues, like if you haven't done like a Gasm emote or anything like that, and they all get approved, they get approved like instantly. I don't know what like the conditions are for that anymore. But because I haven't had any, I kind of kept my emotes like PG. I didn't do any butts or gasms and stuff, and so because of that, I'm able to like just post them immediately.
Don't tell me we're too late.
Oh, you lost your instant upload because you don't stream enough. Oh, so that's one of the categories too. Really? So you got to like stream X amount of hours a month. I'm 66% in main story.
Quentin,
66.
Are you all right?
No. But
Get in there,
alive.
Taser. Get in there. Oh, no
Which
hot.
is more than I can say for
No
my
hot pot.
comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Yeah, basically. Ooh, is that a curl?
This must be the guard dog. Quentin,
It seems like a guard kitten.
I'll hold it off. You go.
Guard kitten. Meow.
Your comrades didn't die for nothing.
You're actually on your
Died for
second run
you.
right now. Nice,
Don't let their
Taser.
sacrifice
Nice.
be in vain.
We've taken this like super slow. I think I missed some missions in the beginning.
That is no mere guard dog.
No. Just a rabbit beast that needs to be put down.
Oh, nice, buddy. Nice. Okay. Sick him, boy. Sick him, Torgo. Go time, go time. I wonder if there's like a crit slot somewhere. Nice. You're not slow, you're savoring it. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we were doing like our main content throughout the week, and then we were kind of just like ending our streams with like 3-4 hours-ish. So I've really been taking it like a lot slower than I normally would take a Final Fantasy game.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
It's kind of just become my chill game at the end of the day. I like it. We're getting through it a lot slower, but I don't mind that actually as much.
Is it over?
It is.
We're not rushing it.
He wept and begged for mercy.
Ooh, I don't know what the PC port's
And I
going to be
cut
like.
him
though,
from
not
ear
quite.
to ear.
Apparently it's going to be a
Just
little
as I
later for
dreamed
PC
of doing
port,
all
though.
these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice?
Dang, Quentin's
My faithful
dark.
comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin!
Did you at least take that life though? Was it at least worth it?
Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You? You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's
Oh, no.
Lostwing. It's been flooded.
It's been flooded.
What?
Chin up, mate. Chin up. I'm glad that we have the PS5 though, as like a way to play the modern titles, because some stuff's not optimized for like PC very well. So now it's the option of like console versus PC, which I like. Oh no, no, not Lostwing, man.
Lostwing.
Yeah.
My Lostwing.
Good girl.
And look who's here.
Oh no.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
Quentin.
Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there.
Then we finish this quickly.
buddy. Ooh. You're a wizard, Harry. Okay, this is good for groups and everything. It's not bad. For like single target when they're staggered, not so good. Vibes. Get him, Torgal. Get him, Torgal. Sick him. Sick him, son. Harry Potter. You know what? I thought about doing Hogwarts Legacy at some point. We might do that as like a weekend game or something. There's so many games that I like, even from last year that I didn't get to play. Like I didn't get to play like The Quarry and Stray and a bunch of other ones. And I'm like, oh, I'd love to play it, but we just were in the middle of other stuff.
Quentin! Quentin! Look at me!
It should be a shingle toad.
He hasn't turned.
Well played.
I'm going to get you out of here.
Great pun. Top tier. Sorry, I'm just like so concerned about little puppy. What you doing, little puppy? What are you doing? Yo, Captain. Final Fantasy XVI time.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains.
It's wild that if you do the side quests, you get to see this darker side of Quentin that you normally wouldn't get to see.
I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about?
What the heck are you on about?
Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village?
Shucks.
We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to
dream.
stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family.
He's a great guy. Our little pupper's hungry, I think.
Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
Yeah, Windsor would love to live in this town. The family town.
Course. Nothing but the best.
Exactly.
And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
Cute.
I look forward to it.
Aww. Great, Justice. Alrighty, I'm just gonna help out Aya for a second. Just gonna give her some treats. But she seems to be a little bit peckish. And she's a growing pupper. I'll be right back. Yeah, and we're back. Quentin. Okay, cool. So that's done. Okay, next area. So we're just kind of seeing the aftermath now of just how everything's unfolded. Alrighty. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's just taking care of Aya, yeah. So Wolfie can just sleep. Making sure she's all taken care of.
Cards at the gate. You're right, old Panic.
Yeah. Gotta look after the pupper. Gotta look after the pupper.
Clive,
She's
your
priority.
timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
Oh.
And what talents would those be?
What talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion.
And confusion, you say?
Randalar has been particularly
Interesting.
badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
Oh,
so where does my skill with the blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more. And we believe we have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere.
Okay. How could I refuse?
How could I refuse?
Excellent.
Oh, I can't refuse Eloise.
Theo,
she's gorgeous.
If you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Nice.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
Happy 4th, Killer Streak. Happy
Wish
4th.
me luck.
Hope you're
I'm
doing
sure
well,
you
bud.
won't need it.
We're not really doing much this year. We're just gonna sit tight, I think. Wolf's working. I'm tired. I might watch some fireworks or something, but I'm not like... I'm just looking for a chill night in, I think. Oh, I'm not far behind from where you are at the moment. Nice, Taser. Nice. Yeah, we've been taking this playthrough pretty slowly. I thought we were making like decent progress, but then I saw we were only like 66% of the way through the Chivos. Oh no, not the Chivos, the playthrough. 66% main story. I'm like, oh. Again. Savoring it, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, really having fun with it. And yeah, I see this becoming my chill game. But after we've been grinding and...
This must have been a nice place once.
Oh no.
It will be again.
Dude, this is so good for big groups and enemies. Look at this. We're just pouring through. Look at all those enemies though. Like, what? I'm loving that.
Fire and flame!
Nice. One more. Yoo-hoo.
That's it.
There we go. There we go. I thought you were on a different mission. You're ahead of where I am right now. Okay, cool, cool. It's all good. It's all good.
I think that's the last of them.
Never mind, never mind. We're ahead. Oh, alright, we're back.
Is something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
Those are our terms. I trust that you will give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Oh no, something's not right. What's going on?
Him again.
Someone you know?
Yes. And, no. But enough about him. How did you fare down in Cashlock?
It's done. The village is safe now.
You made quick work of it, as always.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was watching her. Well, she'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
What's going on?
Right.
What's going on? What's happening? Okay, Eloise. Like, what was that conversation she just had? Consultation. Okay. Money's up front.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlock. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive. Here, something for your trouble. Well then, now that you have laid the groundwork for our little project, I suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations?
We are. A trusted colleague has been dealing with the Fist on our behalf, but things have been trickier than we anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. Oof. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's what they do. But we shall emerge victorious in the end. I'm not sure I do. But thank you, all the same.
Aw. Sorry, Eloise. That's cool that she's trying to start up a place for the bearers to go, though. That's sweet of her. It's a nice thing to do.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
The man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic. And they're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now, and judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since. But this was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me. And I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work. These bearers aren't going to move themselves. That's a job for the Crimson Caravan.
Aww. Oh, that's sweet. Alrighty. So back to the map. We're back to main story. Back to main story now. Yeah, now that everything has changed, there's attacks everywhere. There's interesting developments for the characters at this point. But we're back to Canver. Back to Canver.
Sounds like thunder.
Oh, what's the password? Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Uncle Byron,
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Hey!
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
Joshua. Joshua. Got moves. Dang.
My boy. Uncle Byron. It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah, either he's been too formal or he's got a huge crush on Mid, and it's adorable.
So these
I want to
Akashic
believe
are
the
being
latter.
controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long.
Dang.
We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
Go Mid. Go Mid.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
I love Mid.
Shall we then?
She just doesn't care.
And you keep Clive safe.
I like her. She's
Be
got
careful.
spunk.
Both of you.
You too.
Alrighty. Evenfall.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
It's clear. Yeah. They're actual people. Yeah. Even the NPCs feel like actual people. They've all got their own, crazy backstories.
You're finished. They're wearing Waluda armor. There's a good boy.
Bruh. Jesus. Alrighty, mate. Wow, that was a bit insane. A little bit. Precipitation, thank you.
Guys, we're all ready.
Yeah, I'll admit I reset this mission a few times when I did your first run. The first 3 fights at here give hella AP, the best AP in the game. Really? Ooh. Dang, dude. Being protected.
What happened to the Royal Army?
There's
nothing but monsters here.
Okay, what I might do really quickly is check out my abilities. Considering one of your last 2 trophies is to master the whole ability board, I'll be grinding this big time when you get there again. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Limit break. Max that. Okay. Yeah, I think the limit break would be worth it for now. I'm gonna work on mastering the individual abilities too, so I can apply different things to different builds. I've kind of left them as normal. I like the Titans one. Bahamut, I'm kind of on the fence. It's like situational, I guess. It'd be nice to like switch out the ability to something else, depending on some of the boss fight or so. Oh, buddy. Focus mode. Ultra focus mode. You love using Bahamut's abilities. Impulses, you build on no Giga Flare. Double Oxys. Kieran icons. So I'm currently working with Phoenix, Rising Flames, Scarlet Cyclone, which I like these 2 abilities a lot. Wind Up and Upheaval. Amazing. Flare Breath and Impulse. I feel like Flare Breath I want to change to something else. I have also unlocked Satellite. Summon multiple light familiars that attack an enemy on which Clive uses magic. That could be interesting. I don't mind it, but I just feel like Flare Breath is like situational. I feel like if we learned Giga Flare, that'd be better though. Let's have a look at Bahamut. Yeah, okay, so that's that there. Okay, I'm gonna save up for that next, I think. Cool. We'll save up the next like 3k for Giga Flare. Because yeah, Flare Breath is not doing it for me. It is great for big hordes and enemies like this. It keeps them from death. What? That's just too strong though. Like that's too strong. Like Titan is just insane, dude. What? The Titan's just built different. There's no way. Clive can't even open doors. That's funny. Spends.
That sounded big.
Has all these great abilities. Struggles to open the door. That's actually amazing. Gather like all the enemies together in one place like that. And just, like, kill the enemies. Nice. Buddy. Ooh, son.
city's
son.
leaders gather, there may still be survivors
This guy's
inside.
insane. Okay, where are we going, Torgal? This way? Come on, pupper. Okay. Alrighty. High potion? Nice. Gigabyte 20 ultimate moves, that much damage and only 1 minute cooldown compared to the 98 seconds and 2 minutes the others have? Dude. Yeah, I haven't really played with too many of the abilities yet, but I'm kind of now just starting to custom my builds.
These creatures.
But you know what, the flames here kind of do have their place. Not gonna lie, especially the big ones and everything. They do like the damage to them. Like this, like serves its purpose. No.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Get him. Oh, thanks, Torgal. Boss fight? Hello?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
Who are you, man? Who are you meant to be?
You again.
You again.
I don't believe we've been introduced.
Oh, the laser move? Dude, I want it. I need it.
You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
Oof.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I am Saintmere of House Harvard. And you will yield. Or not.
We got a dragoon, peeps.
As long as you don't hold back.
All yours, Torgal. Titan!
Nice try.
Oh, trick. Cinematic. Cinematic. Calling the cinematic.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen
Oh, how do you make them explode?
Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir.
Oh, that's pretty
Watch
cool, though.
closely, Mythos.
Okay, he's got a laser.
Yes.
Okay, he's got a laser. Okay, buddy. I like the Phoenix a lot. Oh, thank you, dude. Go, Torgo. Ah, come on, it's really double that. Ah, it does that too.
One is seldom enough.
Actually, I wouldn't. Nice try.
Right.
Thanks, boy.
Ah, dang it. Right, hey, Schmitty. Retry. Oh, impulse right before the orbs disappear and you can make them explode. Okay, I'll try. I'll try.
Still my beating heart.
Nice. Okay. Ooh, son. That's rough. He's almost dead there.
Thanks, boy.
Cool.
seldom enough, but you're not agreeing.
Oh god.
Actually,
we got a lot of
I
damage in that
wouldn't.
time though.
Yeah.
Okay, dodge.
Nice try.
Okay, good dodges. Nice. Jesus! Holy shit.
More! Lothos.
Come on.
More! More! More!
Get away from me. He's almost there. Okay, he's going into his next attack. I didn't do enough damage. It's really annoying. I gotta dodge a bunch of shit now. Okay. Oh, the double tides, no!
Nice try.
Might as well dodge that as well. Take time. Okay, I totally, dang it, I totally dodged that. Nice, dude. Holy shit! Damn. Good fight, good fight.
The vessel is strong.
Strong.
My liege.
Clive!
Joshua.
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could.
Joshi.
I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Nothing's wrong. What makes you think that? Nothing's wrong. No. Crazy.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
Odin.
It's the king.
Rodin.
You may kneel before Barnabas
Oh my god.
Tharn,
It's Barnacle. Hello.
Warden of Ash and King of Walloon.
Hey, Barnacle.
Get back.
Oh no. Oh no. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. Oh, it's gonna go down. It's going down. Oh god. It's Broden. Oh gosh. I don't know what to expect. Just in time. There were some Clives in chat. Clive is in chat. Now good luck, Clives. Okay, he's a good swordsman.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a
You
promise
tell him,
to my
Clive.
friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Oh, dude. Dude. I can't even be shocked. The music's too good.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Diva time.
Oi! This way! Hurry!
He's wounded.
Power beyond
Oh my
reckoning,
lord.
and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
They never even kissed. Fuck. Flipping this table. Fuck, my ship.
Will he be alright?
Everything we worked so hard in this dating sim
The spirit
to
must
create.
recover on its own.
Gone.
I'm afraid the rest is up to him.
Dang it, I like Jill. Fuck.
This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, They'd all want a piece. All right.
And how is he?
Yeah.
Do
I'm
not
trying to-
blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow
Yeah.
me.
He made sure.
Lordship.
He
Don't
made
know what I
sure
was thinking.
that they weren't
You to
fatal.
the trouble like that?
Tis
'Cause
no
he
trouble
wanted to
carrying
take something
comestibles to my ailing nephew.
That was orchestrated, for sure.
I know, but you've already done so
To
much
weaken him
for
with the
us.
commander.
Pouring your gale into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
1000% orchestrated to be exactly like that.
You
For us
risked
to
your
do a boss
life.
fight.
And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
Yeah, Odin did that on purpose.
Wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake.
The
My
idea is to
boy.
like kill those closest to him while he's
All I
powerless
want
to do
is
anything.
help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
Well, where's Jill?
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
We have to protect Mid at all costs.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Dude, if they killed off Jill that easy, I would have been so pissed. I would have been so pissed. But it makes sense that the king would like take her alive and use her as leverage. That makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Imagine like Jill's been taken, but first go pick up 5 oranges. But first the hideout's low on fruit.
Gav said that Otto might know something.
And they need some linen.
Paul said it was an army.
And I would do them too.
To do our duty when the hills are crooked.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story.
Yeah, true. Every RPG has that. Yeah, the main your main love interest is in peril. But first, collect these
You lot
herbs
don't do
for a
things by
medicinal
halves, do ya?
salve
Well, at least everyone's still
for
breathing.
Benedict.
Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items
It took a
we gave
while
to
for
the
him to
next of
save
kin.
Renoa.
In the case of Sid's things...
But mainly because I was just distracted with triple
Then I'll
triad.
check the workshop.
Soz. That's the ultimate side quest that'll get me distracted. Oh no, you gotta save Renoa, but first... Didn't. Ba-dum. But first... Sorry, Renoa. Triple try, I got my heart. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone,
Hee
do you think Mid's ship will ever sail?
Every time. It was too damn catchy.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary.
Oh, thanks for the follow. Thank you. We've played so
I'd
many
better keep
epic games
looking.
now. Oh my god. We've just got, what, 3? 10-2. Tactics. 15. That's literally like the only ones left out of like the main story ones. Obviously, like you got Stranger's Paradise, Dirge. You got a couple of other ones, but still, not bad.
I know this is your hideaway, but you really shouldn't be in here.
F off.
If Mid caught you rifling through her
Shut up. Excuse me, but you really shouldn't be here, even though it's your hideaway, though. Well,
Sid,
excuse
please.
me.
Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
Yeah, I'm like, give me a
We've
wedding.
had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me Mid is all right.
I just want a wedding, man. Literally. I got high expectations. I love it when
seeing this
Square
doll in
gives
Sid's
us a
tower.
wedding.
I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Minidol. I know you like your riddle, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all my inventions, this one's the best. So when choosing its place of rest, I recalled your opus, daughter dearest, but now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on the last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be? Perhaps Otter might know.
I love the sound of the hideaway at the moment. The music is gorgeous. Alright, I'm just gonna wake up Woof. Woof, he's gotta wake up. Time to wake up, husband. BRB.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then
Then everyone in Port Isolde is in danger.
I want Clive and Jill to have a wedding. It's probably not going to happen, but as a sidebar, if I could have like a wedding between like Joshua and Med. Bro, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Their little crush becomes something more. Oh, my heart. My heart. Sorry, I just love romance. I just love all the romance. It's the little things.
Well, did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee.
Yuna's wedding dress, though, bigger slow.
She couldn't have been more than what,
So good.
11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together.
Oh, I'm like in
surprised
between
us
like
all.
46. I'm not
least
even
her dad.
kidding.
You should have seen how
They do
proud
like
he
weekly
was of the little
uploads.
scamp.
I'm like reading between like a
What's that
bunch.
battered old box have to do with anything?
It's like my hobby right now.
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wolfie's like,
Wouldn't
holy
surprise
shit.
me.
How many are you reading?
Those two and their bloody
Like,
treasure
"Well,
hunts.
I read one. And
Half the
then
things in the
releases
hideaway
next week."
read in one time or another.
Oh, I read off of like an app called Manta. I don't know if they're like exclusive to
How
that
are we
app,
supposed to do our
but there's some good ones on there.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi.
Yeah. I tend to go for like more of like the fantasy, like adventure style ones.
I didn't break
But
it.
the art style on a few of them
I
is
didn't
really,
break it.
it's like
What didn't you break?
very gorgeous. So
Nothing.
I tend
We
to go
didn't
by
break
the art as well.
We definitely didn't break the orchestrum.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
See?
And you had nothing to do with this.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Sure.
nothing. We just wanted to listen to all the songs at once. So we pressed all the buttons.
Well, which ones?
Like this.
Yeah, I know. Meanwhile, Seymour didn't read the memo to Slay for their wedding day.
See?
He went more traditional. You can't blame him.
All too well.
He went
All right,
traditional.
out of the way.
Ooh, nice. Haven't heard of those before. Where do you read them? If it's okay to say. Is there an app that you go through or online?
One of the gears.
Oh, okay.
Did you break it?
There's a few sites that Wolves
you fix
recommended
it?
No.
in the
I mean,
past.
yeah. Yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it.
Yay!
Sid fixed it.
Fixed it.
He more than fixed it.
He more than fixed it.
New music.
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood
Wow.
up and walked off.
One
Yes,
time.
left.
Dion
He
takes
did have
out
the
one
decency to
kid,
leave a message with Obelisk
and suddenly
before
he's got a
commandeering one of his
reputation.
dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Don't know.
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
Go Taya. Work queen. Love her.
And if that
Oh, Dion went through it though.
stay alive, eh?
He watches Annabella poison the mind of the Emperor. The little brother takes the
Don't waste
throne.
here. The
Ultimate
further the
being a
flagship
dickhead.
sails,
You know.
I have to
Usual.
get back.
Oh, look at that. There is a side quest. Haha, suck it. There is a side quest. Look. Oh, that's funny. There's 3 quests. So although Jill takes priority, sorry Jill, we'll come back. Technically we have to fix the ship, okay? Technically we have to fix the ship. If you want to be technical, okay?
All right, Clive.
Sorry, Jill.
Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Tough for that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'll speak
to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point
Exactly.
leaving him to stew.
It's Kill Bill.
Cheers, Clive.
Not Kill Jill.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
Wrong movie.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along
She's
when
gonna
you're
be
ready.
safe, I promise. Maybe. Possibly. I might cry. I might cry if we lose Jill, I'm not gonna lie. Jill, Gav, and Goots, I've like gotten really attached to them. So I can't say how I'm gonna be feeling. Except very sad. Very, very sad.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, ain't you got better things to do with your time?
Well.
That remains
Clive's
to be
back.
seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you.
Come on, mate.
Come on,
Lining it
mate.
up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to
You
understand?
know what? That's fair.
Don't be like that.
That's fair,
Fine.
mate.
If it'll get you off my back.
He doesn't have to
That
share
ring he
this stuff.
flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Fast has improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of
Yeah,
art.
it's become a therapy session.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once.
Oh yeah, shout out to
Make peace with
Wolfie,
being
my
second
incredible
best.
husband. Follow his channel.
Swallow your
support him.
pride and focus all your energies on the task at hand, keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right, and it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
He's the chief now.
Dravozd, eh?
Dude's freaking
That rings a
promoted.
bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah?
Okay, we'll do this
And I'll
one.
make sure Blackthorn don't
and then
get
we
cold
can
feet.
head on out for today.
Good luck with that.
Because I want to see what
I'll see
happens
you
with the
there.
blacksmith. Because I'm kind of attached to him now, actually. But we're probably going to get some big upgrades if we do this mission. So, be good. It's a good one to do. Okay, so that's where we are currently. These are gear missions. Really important to do. Before we progress, at least. Okay, so if we go there, alright.
Not a scratch on them.
Heal ye. I gotta go down, actually.
Here's the scraps you're after.
Torgal. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to the out this way. Gotta leave the village and go around. I see. No. As per usual, wrong way. This way. Yeah, Wolfie's just woken up. Yeah, so I'm gonna go that way and around. Let's have a look-see and see what's happened with Blackthorn. So we find out his village.
The free cities
where he grew up. I'm gonna ride a chocobo. Come on, Ambrosia.
Ready to go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia. I got my 2 emergency elixirs as well. And we're level 38 currently. Not too bad. Not doing too bad. Making good progress thus far. Finally took out Halberd, thank God. That guy was annoying the heck out of me, dude. He was so annoying. He was causing so much mischief.
We'll get surrounded.
Oh, so happy. Okay, so that's the fields of Carava. Or Corava. If we go back up this way, that'll bring us to the village. Cool. Alright, so we've got now the obelisk that we've just activated. Nice.
Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Hey.
Chief's orders.
Chief's orders?
No one's allowed in without his say. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble.
Mate.
I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you are so nicely...
I love Blackthorn.
I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
Yes, let us through, mate.
All right.
Oh,
Just
so good.
don't go starting anything.
Oh, they're
with the
worried.
chief.
Oh, they're worried about what happened last time.
promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Nice. Legend. I won't throw the first punch. What a line.
Go on then.
He's like, I'm going home.
Much obliged.
Go, Blackthorn. What a legend. It's a quaint little town. Very quiet though.
So this is Dravosht. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Zoltan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
The forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Mama.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
Oh no.
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off.
He's not in a good
Oh,
mood.
and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Dang. It just takes one Ifrit. Just takes one Ifrit. Come on,
Please,
mate.
Chief, you've got to do something. If this keeps up, we'll be ruined.
It just takes one little. Ifrit could fire up the forges. No.
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
Yep.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Oh, I need that one.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly?
Oh.
If we're to help, we need to know. What
Oh,
turned
yeah,
the village against
can
you?
Go to the bathroom. Let him go. Hey.
I left. Dravosht. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see.
She doesn't like the
kind,
wolf when it's the
who are in it
bathroom.
for the
Close
love
the
of the
door.
craft.
She's like, "Hey,
Who
you're supposed to
labour
come
on a
out and play
single
with me."
piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right.
Oh,
And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravosht in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Dang.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravosh prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out, at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
Dang.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravosh won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it. It's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right.
No.
Do it. This place was your home. I won't
put the hood
abandon it
up,
to its
boy.
fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them.
Oh no.
Let this
She was
be
so
another
quiet.
step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravosh will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Aw, that's cute. Let's try
Shall
and
I
help
go and
them.
fetch the plans then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favour and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat. Luckily for us, salamanders feed out in the fields of Karava.
Time for a spot of hunting, then.
Yay! Okay, cool. Let's get him. All right. We'll finish up this.
Come on.
Salamander time. Yeah, we're level 38. We're doing really well. Everything we're meeting is about 33. If we get to about 40, we should be okay. Yeah, shout out to the Wolfie. Come on, Torgal. I'm just gonna run through here. I'm not worried. Because we're doing side content, it's okay now.
Let's make this quick, shall we? No mistakes.
It's over.
Nice. Cool. The wolfie. Yeah, that's the first time I ever said it too.
I dare say that won't be enough for a decent set of bellows.
Ooh, okay. Let's go back.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Cool, so now we can go back and make the furnace. It's cool seeing Blackthorn's homeland too, like Blackthorn's village, and yeah, I'm curious to see what happens with this quest. His character development has been super good.
No holding back.
Oh, the Torgalimo, it's so cute, delicious. Oh, that's adorable. For sure, there's gonna be some Ambrosia ones, for sure. Oh, I could have just tellied. That's fine. I could have totally just tellied.
It'll do, girl.
Is what it is. Next time.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Yep. Salamander skin.
This should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Oh, cute. Some time later.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Yay!
Sorry about earlier.
Well, 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 Zoltan.
I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to
Oh,
the
we took
bastard.
out Halbeard.
No amount of sleepless
Hi,
nights at
Shinobi.
the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted and free. Is it any wonder I hate his guts?
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Hey, Shinobi. Hope you're doing well. Happy 4th.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
No.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Aww. Back to the hideaway.
So we should start getting the supplies to find. Don't find the portal.
To the smithy. Yeah, Shinobi, we're doing really well. We did halberd fight. We met Odin. Odin has Jill. That's where we're up to.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows after you left. Everyone except Zoltan, that is. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pickle Cinder. How'd you come by this?
Aww.
And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Aww.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
Yeah,
I don't know how you pair put
Blackthorn.
up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same.
Legend.
Now, where was I? Oh yeah, about to put Zoltan back in his place.
Heart.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
You're not wrong. Still, it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones.
Yeah.
No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. And that's good enough for me.
He's motivated. Cute. We've got recipes unlocked. Ooh. My balls are sweating. Still hot here though. It is hot today.
Trouble with your gear, or
Use the force.
what do you want?
Ooh.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Nice.
No
Oh.
scratches, right?
Present.
Should last you a good while. My best work.
Nice,
It'll
dude.
do. You can thank me later. And
Nice. Got good stuff. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty.
Cole said it was an army of Akasha.
Cute. So I think that's in one of the letters. Oh, no, it's you. Hi, sir.
She can't. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
What's happened?
For you.
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I can at least try.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. pray you have better luck than I did.
What's she eating? Little pupper? Hey little one. Hey little one. Hello.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia. It's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
Taya's such a badass. Like, she's such a badass.
We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Alright, we'll do that quest to start, and then we'll go straight into main story tomorrow.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
We'll help out Taya. She doesn't get enough screen time. Any kind of quest with Taya I have to do. But thanks guys for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It's been super fun. Taking this game really slowly, and it's just been wonderful, honestly. It's been such a good time. Thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah. Goodbye from Aya and me. Have a beautiful day, peeps. Have a beautiful day. Take it easy. And look after yourselves, alright? Have a best day. Bye.